Children, let's move on to the next point. That is, topic is joints. Joints means what? The bones which helps us in our body to let the parts move. Okay, so bones are hard and rigid. Then how do we move? Yes, children, we all know that our bones are the hardest ones, but still they help us to move. This is possible because of the joints. Joints are the places where two or more bones meet or join together. Bones are joined together by a thread-like band of fibrous connective tissues called ligaments. So between two bones you can find the ligaments, okay, which helps and protects our joints. So joints are of two types: immovable joints and movable joints. First, we'll see the immovable joints. Immovable joints do not allow movement of bones. For example, joint in the bones of the skull and the pelvis. What do? They are present over there, but they don't allow our bones to move. Okay. Next is movable joint, children. So movable joints allow free movement of bones. They have cartilage between them so that the bones do not rub against each other. Okay. So if cartilage is present, what does it do? It helps the two bones to protect. Okay. So that when they move, it doesn't create any sounds or scratches comes. So next, movable joints are of four major types. Okay. Hinge joint, ball socket joint, pivot joint and gliding joint. Let's see the first one. That is hinge joint. This joint works like the hinge of a door. It allows movement in one direction only, that is back and forth. Children, you might have seen some doors in the offices. Over there also they use the hinge. Okay, what happens when you push? It needs some pressure. In a pressure it opens. Okay, and you are not needed to close it. Automatically it will move to its place and close. So like that only hinge joints, they are also known as hinge joints. Okay, like that only it is present in our body, in our joints. Okay, so the example of it is bones of the knees. Where it is present? In the bones of the knees, elbows, fingers and toes. Okay, next comes ball and socket joint. What it is? In it, the ball-like end of one bone fits into a cup. Okay, see this picture, children? Cup-like socket of the other bone. So what happens? The round bone easily rotates in the socket. It allows movement in almost all the directions. Okay, so what are the examples of it? Shoulder joint and hip joint. Okay, the hip joint has been shown to you. How it is? How does it works? Okay, the next topic is pivot joint. What is a pivot joint? In it, the rounded, over here you can see, children, very clearly, in it the rounded surface of one bone fits into a ring formed by the other bones. Okay, it allows the rotating movement from one side to other, up and down. Okay, so some examples of pivot joint: in the neck, at the base of the skull and in the elbows. So with the help of pivot joint only, we are able to move or shake or twist our skull and the elbows. Okay, the next topic is your gliding joint. Okay, in it, two flat bones slide over one another. You can see over here, children, very clearly in the picture it's given. Two flat bones are provided over here and it allows simple back and forth sliding and sideways sliding. Okay, so the example of gliding joint is bones of the wrist and the ankles. Wrist, I've shown you that time only, children. See how it's moving. With the help of gliding joint only, we are able to move our wrist. Okay, thank you, children.